Segala susah aku kerja sekarang. Aso no pespat wakijak. Iba kau sehumat cas kek tamano sekarang. Apa kes? Itsak it. Dia kiri sakijak. You gaskan kerja. Pasti itu kerja. Itu sabuk kala. Amal kalau sekijak amalu gasta di it. Tarik pada cukup buat akhir pak udah cekos sekijak. Kerja ke. Oh pasti. Itu. Ei nää veitis, avatskättää kausikia paukussen. Liikyt puhumallisit myös
After the sunrise ceremony, when the singers start beating on the drum, many of the dancers will rise and begin to dance. Each one will stand in his place and face the center pole. The center pole contains all of the sacred power of the universe, and as the dancers concentrate on the center tree, so also they concentrate their prayers on Akpadadiya. The dancers know the songs being sung, and at a certain moment in the song, each dancer knows it is time to run toward the center pole. Many of the dancers will run in a straight line towards the pole, then stop and dance back towards their position in the center of the lodge, while always concentrating on the center tree. The dancer may fix his eyes on a certain spot on a tree, or on the buffalo, or the eagle. The dancer's gaze will remain fixed on that place for the entire time he or she is dancing. We are not drinking any water, nor eating anything for 3 or sometimes 4 days, and we are burning up. The hot summer sun burns, and your body is burning up because you are dry for the entire duration of the dance. So all the dancers just about torture themselves. On the second morning, the dancers again blow their whistles to the rising sun and sing the sacred morning songs. The dancers know on this morning that their most difficult day is before them. So as they listen to the prayers of the Sundance chief, they pray to the medicine fathers to give them strength. The dancers have all suffered the first day, and their prayers have been heard by the medicine fathers. Now the power in the lodge and on the center tree is great, and all those present can feel the radiation of this spiritual presence.
When you make a commitment and you make a vow to go into the Sundance, you make a vow to leave all of the outside world, to go into the Sundance Lodge and to pray to the Creator, to get closer to Him. When you sacrifice and you give up food and water, you enter a whole different realm, a whole different world. After the first full day of fasting, it's like all the impurities have left your body, and you're very humble. You become knowledgeable of how important the Creator is to you, and how important the Creator is to everything that you are, and how dependent you are upon Him. And through that ceremony, you develop a close connection with the Creator.
in the same way that the buffalo is painted to make his medicine stronger. The dancers are painted on the second day to give them strength for their spiritual warfare. The warrior fights an enemy who is on the outside, while the sun dancer wages a war on an enemy within himself. Just as the warriors of olden days put on their finest headdresses and feathers, painted themselves, and made medicine in preparation for battle, so too do the sun dancers prepare for their most difficult sacred ordeal on the second day of the sun dance. The dancers have changed their dress in honor of this spiritual presence. They are preparing to give up all of their remaining individual strength through more suffering in order to place themselves at the mercy of the medicine fathers. Now the sun dancers prepare for their spiritual warfare. As we begin our second day, we start to get dry and weak. Our friends, our folks on the outside who are not dancing will go out to get little trees. They will cut small cottonwood trees, probably about 2 or 3 inches thick, and set them up for each individual dancer to make what we call stalls. To make the stalls, 1 cottonwood is set up on each side of every dancer's place, so that when a dancer is standing, waiting to advance toward the center pole, he can grasp them to keep from falling, for we are getting weak. All the people of the tribe can see how the dancers are suffering. They know the prayers of the dancers are made on behalf of the whole tribe. Sometimes an elder will stand by the singers and offer his own song, a song to encourage the dancers, to tell them what they are doing is good and that the tribe appreciates their sacrifice. This gives the dancers strength to go on. On the second day, the pipe is filled by the sponsor, and he takes it to the leader of the singers and gives it to him to smoke. The leader will come forward with that pipe and say a prayer for the dancers and for the Indian people. After that, it is declared that the doctoring and dancing will commence.
The Shoshone people and the Crow people who had decided to become Sundance men, you know, sometimes called Sundance priests, Sundance medicine man. They would do so with a feeling income.